Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to a very special episode of CS News. I have a lot of announcements in the back end of this video for all of you guys, a lot of important announcements, so please stay tuned for that. Also, redirect yourselves down below for the time markers. If you guys want to see a particular story, the time markers are always down below in the description. As always, guys, let's get right into it. And first off today, guys, in huge CS news for all you DaZed fans out there, confirmed by DaZed himself a couple nights ago on ESL Pro League, is that he will be finishing out the 9-week season for ESL Pro League on the North American analyst desk. Going to be very curious to see you guys at the end of October, October 28th to be exact, in Sao Paulo, Brazil, when the ESL Pro League finals happen for both North America and European leagues coming together. It'll be very interesting to see who they choose for the desk there, but DaZed is definitely in contention, so we'll have to wait for future announcements for that. But as of right now, guys, we have 3 weeks left of DaZed on the analyst desk, and he's received a lot of praise so far, so it's great to see him back. And then some real brief CS news for all of you guys. I want to mention this as quickly as possible to all of you. We have a little beef between Mcskillet and Leafy, which was revealed to us a couple days ago when Mcskillet tweeted out several things revolving all around Leafy. If you guys remember back in the days of CSGO several months ago, and it really was not too long ago, probably 3 or 4 months ago, where Leafy was known to be a CSGO ranter, known for that, that kind of iconic surfing background gameplay when he was ranting about random subjects. Obviously now he's blown up, almost 5 million subscribers, and he's kind of left little guys, I guess I say little guys, over 500,000 subscribers, Mcskillet behind. And Mcskillet came out and said that, if you guys remember actually back in the day, Mcskillet and Leafy had one video together, and Mcskillet went on to state that they actually had multiple videos together that were planned, and Leafy just never ended up posting them because he was blowing up, and again, he was only in it for the views, which is not really surprising to see when you have all these big YouTubers, especially like Leafy, who blew up so fast. Obviously, at one point in time, they're going to say, okay, I can get so-and-so views with this guy, or I can get more and more views by doing this. So I don't blame him on that sense, but it's very unfortunate to see that, of course, you have these big YouTubers that are subtly backstabbing these little guys. And again, I don't mean Mcskillet's a little guy. He has 650,000 plus subscribers, so he's still a great guy. But it sucks to see this kind of thing come out, and we actually can admit that, okay, behind the scenes, Leafy's a different guy than what we may see on screen. So also, in big news, guys, I have been talking to Mcskillet. A lot of people wondering, okay, are you and Mcskillet friends? You talk about him a lot. The main thing is here, it's pretty obvious. I idolize Mcskillet. He's a great guy. We only ever talk now and again through DMs, so we can be about as good as friends as you can be by only talking through Twitter DMs. We respond every now and again. He's a great guy, and I can talk to you guys as of right now. He tweeted out this a couple weeks back in early September. He will be returning soon. A lot of you guys have been commenting down below, like, where's Mcskillet? Is he dead? Is he alive? He's still tweeting out, guys. He's definitely alive. I've been talking to him, but let me tell you guys all this right now. He has some big stuff planned, so he will be returning sometime soon as he can, and when he does, he has some big announcements for all of you guys and some big things coming, so watch out for that. So that's a subtle beef between Leafy and Mcskillet. I feel bad for the guy, but he will be back, and he'll be back stronger than ever. And before we get into the ESL Pro League updates for all of you guys, I do want to say, as of right now, these are official updates as of 24 hours ago from you guys watching this video. So if I'm a game behind on some matchups, or I have a few records wrong, that's because these updates are taken from a day ago. I can't obviously keep up to date from hour to hour on every single match. So as of right now, guys, I want to talk about Echo Fox, who 2 nights ago actually ended Cloud9's incredible and an unbelievable 16-0 run in ESL Pro League. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about that. They actually lost their first map on Dust 2. They went 16-1, but then took back map 2. So as of right now, the point of me recording this video, Cloud9 is still by far and away the #1 team in ESL Pro League for North America at 17-1. Now, rounding out the North American standings in the top 3 are Team Immortals, but also a team I want to talk about really quick, which is Team Energy, a team who has come out of nowhere this past few weeks, and especially the past couple of days, and the ESL Pro League is doing quite well at 11-5. If you guys do not know, they actually beat Team Liquid a couple nights ago, not once, but on back-to-back maps. They 2-0'd Liquid, and I really want to talk on this because Thorin every once in a while releases a blog post on gamers.com, and he actually does a top 10 world rankings, and Team Liquid as of right now is number 5 on his world rankings. Now, I do have to applaud him because he gives them benefit of the doubt. He says 4 of these 5 teammates have actually been in a major, placed second obviously back in July at that major, but still, Team Liquid is definitely not a top 5 nor a top 10 team as of right now. I thought it was pretty incredible that he left that in there. So as of right now, guys, teams like even Energy are beating Team Liquid, who so long ago or so shortly ago with Simple were so dominant and now are really struggling, guys. So Liquid, I don't know where they're going, but I will talk about the other bottom 5 teams in ESL Pro League as I talk about updates right now. So starting off with the European ESL Pro League updates, guys, it's still NIP who is dominating at the top right now, 13-5, looking very impressive. Also still with Mcskillet in for Pith. We have not heard too much as of right now where Pith is in the recovery stage, but as of right now, Mcskillet's still on the team. A lot of people wondering, will Mcskillet stay on the team permanently? Kind of a controversial topic right there. They also took down last night, or 2 nights ago, G2 in a convincing 2-0 sweep, so congrats to them there. Also in second place right now in European Pro League, we actually have FaZe, who started off very dominantly. They started off this league 7-1 and have gone on to lose 6 of their last 10 games, but they still sit in second place. and Mcskillet finishes third, and the Danish team Dignitas and Astralis round out the top 5 in ESL Pro League for the European teams. But somewhat surprising, guys, is we have favorable teams right now who had favorable trades, including Fnatic and Navi. Obviously, Fnatic had that big Swedish roster change, and Navi acquired Simple, who are still not in the top 5, as well as G2. Teams who are obviously top 5 in Europe are definitely not top 5 in the ESL Pro League as of right now. Now, we could argue as well, Navi is still 8-2 in ESL Pro League, but still, we've seen outside of Pro League, on LAN, online tournaments right now, Navi is certainly struggling, even though they're a top 5 talented team. And certainly more interesting for me to talk about, guys, would be the North American, also ESL Pro League updates for all of you. First off, rounding our top 5, we have Cloud9, Immortals, Energy, Renegades, and Echo Fox. Kind of a surprise because a couple months ago, we would not have put Renegades or Energy in the top 5 for all of American teams, that's for sure. And they've come out of nowhere and done very well in ESL Pro League. But I actually want to point out for these North American ESL Pro League guys, not the top 5, but the bottom 5 teams as of right now that are really struggling. If you guys remember, first off, I want to talk about Splice. If you remember all the way back to MLG Columbus several months ago, the team who shockingly kind of surprisingly came into that major and again didn't do too well, but a team who kind of came onto the scene in a burst out fashion and still were doing decently well. I believe that I think they won one game at least there, and afterwards they were still invited to a lot of tournaments as well. They've only won one game. They're actually 1-11 as of right now, and that was week 2 against Complexity. Other than that though, they've lost 10 straight and have gone 1-11 ever since. We also have teams like United, who we've seen a lot of tournaments in the past, especially this past few weeks, as a team who's kind of come out in the scene and making it somewhat of a splash. But in ESL Pro League right now, guys, currently 2-16, and a team who started out very well in week 2 as they took down none other than the Immortals team, who is in second place right now. They took down Immortals in week 2 and started off 1-3. Ever since though, guys, they are now 2-16, so really struggling there. And the one team I really want to talk about here is CLG. As many of you guys know, they lost JDM to Liquid. They also lost Tark and PETA. Tark currently playing for Optic Gaming, a team who a couple months ago was certainly a top 5 North American team and is now possibly not even top 10, maybe not even top 15. Obviously that's a big stretch there, but still a team for North America who has definitely fallen the farthest way. Even farther than Liquid, I would say, is CLG, who currently only has 2 wins in North American ESL Pro League. They have 2 wins. They are currently 2-10. You gotta feel bad for a team like that who has lost almost all of their talent. And in kind of some cool news, because I'll have a lot of friends who are part of Bot Empire. We have a former Bot Empire and Rebels player. He actually is known by the name of Electronic. He'll be replacing Shar for the time being on Flipside Tactics as a trial member. They announced this just yesterday. It was actually leaked early. I couldn't get to it because I couldn't record yesterday. But yes, Flipside Tactics will now have a new roster, which will include Blade, Markolov, World Edit, Waylander, and then Electronic, and not Shara, who's been with the team since December. So Shara has been replaced for now. I'm not really sure if he's on the inactive roster or they're going to replace him completely. But as of right now, guys, new player on the scene, has his chance with Tier 1 teams as of right now. Electronic has been welcomed to Flipside Tactics. And very last in today's news, guys, before I have a lot of important announcements for all of you, I'm so sorry, it is going to be probably a really long video. But first off, guys, we do have ELeague Season 2 groups, which were announced just yesterday, covering all these as fast as possible. For Group A, I want to give you guys all my predictions right now. We've been predicting quite well these past few tournaments. So first off, I'm going to take all the American groups out of Group A, which would be Cloud9 and Immortals, over FaZe and Mcskillet. For Group B, guys, I think both NIP and Virtus Pro will outkick G2 and Echo Fox in advance. For Group C, guys, I'm going to take a little bit of risk here. I'm actually going to choose SK Gaming and Astralis, and I do not think either Navi or Alternate Attacks will move on. I think Navi's been struggling. I think as of right now, that's going to be the biggest upset of the tournament, because a lot of people are thinking as of right now, these past few weeks, that Navi's been a big fluke. They're going to come together eventually. I don't think so. I don't think they mesh very well together. I don't think Navi is going to advance. And finally, with Group D, guys, I'm actually going to be taking Optic and Dignitas out of the groups over Fnatic and also over Envious. Hope you guys all enjoyed those. And yes, that means for ELeague Season 2, guys, out of the group stages, I have selected all 4 of the American teams. I think this is a turn of the century, guys. The American team, it's the American time to actually take over CSGO, and that includes SK Gaming, Immortals, Cloud9, and also Optic Gaming, guys. They're all 4 going to advance as I have my predictions. So that really doesn't mean much, actually. But yeah, that's ELeague Season 2, guys. I'm out of breath. Okay, a lot more importantly for all of you, thank you all for watching to this point in the video. I want to tell you all I'm going home this weekend. Well, today is actually Thursday. I'm going to go out tomorrow night here at college with some friends, celebrate some friends' 21st birthdays. I'm very excited for that. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. More importantly, though, I'm going home all day Saturday. Wait, there's a game here. I'm going to the game here. I'll be home by 1 o'clock Saturday. I'm going to try and make 2 videos while I'm at home. The first one will be my first Q&A in a long time. It's going to be I think it's my 3rd Q&A overall. So please submit questions down below in this video, guys, and submit questions to my Twitter DMs, wherever you want to do it. I'm going to be answering as many questions as possible. We're going to have a fun Q&A, try and entangle my parents and my sisters in that as well. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. That's one video I'm going to try and finish. I'm also going to try and finish my YouTube revenue giveaway video. I just got my payment for my $262.17 of last month. That's $262 $62.17 for last month, which I promised to give away to all of you guys. There will be 10 winners for that. I'll be announcing that as well. That should be a great separate video for all of you. So I'm going to try and finish all 2 of those videos tomorrow or Saturday at my home, and then come back and hopefully have a video Sunday for all of you guys for CSGO news. So expect those videos, both the Q&A and my YouTube revenue giveaway video sometime soon next week. Hope you guys all enjoy your weekend. Thank you all so much for the great support this week. It is great to be back. Hope you guys all enjoy it. Live, love, laugh a lot. Remember, I like you. I will see you guys all sometime soon. Remember, I like you. Stay fresh. Stay stupid outro. Goodbye.